Hey, all right, welcome back to Raff's Brain, a show about things that are interesting to me. I am your host, Rob Raffety. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tens of loyal fans and listeners, very, very, very excited about today's episode. This is going to be Riffin with Raff. Yes, this is the stream of content in the show where I get to connect with friends and loved ones and people who inspire me in life. I'm joined today, poolside, by none other than Mallory Moss. What's up, Mal? I'm tired. She didn't really want to sit for this interview, folks, but she's doing me a favor because she's in town only a couple times a year. We got to make the most of our time together. We got to exploit the opportunities when they arise. So, she scoot over a little bit. Let me. I've never done an interview in a pool before. Have you?
No.
So, this is exciting because Mallory, as you know, has been on the show about 5 times or so already. We documented her first day of work at the movie theater. Mm-hmm. We documented some other things, lacrosse games. I mean, many, many things. So, she's one of the top guests on the program. Welcome back.
Thanks.
We need a life update. It's been about a year since I started this show. And I think a year ago you were talking about your junior year of high school and how intimidating that was. Mm-hmm. It seems like you survived.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's start on the academic front.
I mean, it was probably the hardest, academically so far, but it wasn't impossible. I mean...
You're still a pretty good student, I think. You're ranked fairly decently.
I just had to focus, and then, there were times where I didn't want to do it, but I just did it anyways, and then I took my exams, and then the year was over before I knew it. It kind of flew by. Any
highlights? What was your favorite class this past year? It's tough to decide. There's so many favorites. So many.
Probably English, because it was the easiest.
That's not a good standard, but I don't say I disagree. When I was your age, I probably appreciated the easier classes. I think the thing to keep in mind is maybe it's not that it's easy, it just comes to you more naturally. How's that?
Yeah.
It comes to you easier. That's an aptitude. That means you're better at one thing than something else. Everyone has that. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, I learned that in sociology. Sociology is probably my favorite.
Well, I don't know much about that subject, but
aptitude was one of our vocabulary words.
Hey, well, if you think about that in relation to your own interests and skills and abilities, you're probably more adept at reading, writing, and speaking than, say, something else. What's something that you didn't like or you're not strong at? Math is not. It doesn't come naturally to many of us, although it does to some. Engineers, computer scientists. It takes every kind for the world to go round. You know what I'm saying? And here's something I will also like to just drop a little knowledge on you, because I kind of embraced the irony of my inefficient and I guess underwhelming math capabilities in light of the fact that my mom, Cindy Raffety, was an esteemed math teacher for her entire career, decades. Yeah. So your grandma was a math teacher, yet that genetic disposition didn't pass down to me. It didn't pass down to you.
Well, the thing is it did pass down to me, but I haven't had.
Ooh, this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets very interesting, and I want to make sure you hear this very loud and clear, because I was not good at math. I said that. I kind of created that paradigm about myself. I suck at math. That was my self-assessment.
Self-proclaimed.
Yes. And then, therefore, I didn't like doing math. I felt like I wasn't ever capable of it. But something interesting happened in graduate school. I took a class on statistics, and it really was remarkable. Professor Bill Duncombe, rest in peace to Professor Duncombe. He was a great guy, and he took this complete idiot under his wing. Not really under his wing. It wasn't like I was a mentee or anything. It wasn't like I went on to become a famous mathematician, but he helped me out, and I got a little bit of confidence in that. And I started to think, man, I was like 23, 24 years old. I don't suck at math. I'm not bad at math. I just never really had a good teacher.
That's how I feel.
So, and not every teacher resonates with every student, and this is not a knock on all teachers either. It's it's just such a unique circumstance, this life. You'll realize this the older you get. Part of the value proposition for doing this show, for you, for having my niece on here, is that she'll be able to see herself in the future?
Mm-hmm.
3, 5, 10, 20 years from now.
That's scary.
Say hello to your 20-year-old self. You'll be, how old
I'll
you
be
be?
20 in like 3 years.
How would you be in 20 years? How old would you be in 20 years?
37.
That's still very young. This is what's shocking to me. 37 is like child's play, man. It's a great age.
That is no.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could be 37 again. So,
You're not even that much past it.
oh, I'm bad, dude. I'm gonna turn 50 this year.
You still feel
That's-
40 to me.
I feel 40. I feel like 13 inside. So it's crazy. Age is just a number. It's not true, but it kind of is. The point is, say hello to 37-year-old Mallory. What do you think you're gonna be doing when you're 37 years old?
I don't know. Probably. Hopefully not a nothing.
This is interesting. I hope you're doing really well, Mallory. At 37, your 17-year-old self was, capable, smart, but was a little anxious and kind of like there was a confidence lacking at some
I feel
things.
like I just need to continue what I'm doing because right now I prioritize health and wellness and what I eat and how I spend my time.
That is amazing.
I don't want that to stop.
I hope it doesn't stop. 37-year-old Mallory, let's hope that didn't
healthy.
stop. Stay
That's
healthy.
The biggest goal I have in my life is
I
just
didn't
stay
focus
healthy.
on that until probably after 40. Okay, so by the time you're 37, I was 37, I still wasn't paying attention to my health and wellness very well. I only started about age 40, so about a decade ago. That's when the hot yoga kicked in. That's when my diet started to improve marginally.
A little bit.
Marginally.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are important things. So you're in some ways further ahead than I was. Look at how I turned out, okay, right? Got a swimming pool. Not a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to this year?
Majorette.
Majorette. This was a new thing. I'm very proud of you for reaching out, trying something new. I wasn't the biggest fan of it because I just don't understand that world. But the fact that you were like, I want to do that, and you said, I've never done them before. You never batoned. Maybe you did as a kid.
1 year. As a kid, yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's still really new.
You know what kind of reminds me? I'm just gonna make this about me, as always. When I was a junior in high school, I tried out for the baseball team. It was 1990. The Pittsburgh Pirates were resurgent, and it kind of got inspired to pretend that I thought I could play baseball because I played it as a kid, and then I quit in about 3rd grade. But I wanted to play baseball again, so I tried out for the high school baseball team at the age of 16. I hadn't played baseball in 6 or 7 or 8 years or whatever. What do you think happened?
You did not make it.
I did not make it. Beyond that, you want to hear the worst part?
What?
Well, physical fitness was lacking in my body. And I didn't think that
pass
baseball,
out again?
well, it was worse than passing out. On the tryout days, well, this is gonna date me a little bit. I don't know if my listeners will even know this. Have you ever heard of the cereal called Wheaties?
Yeah.
Wheaties. What do you think about when you hear the term Wheaties or about the cereal Wheaties? What comes to mind?
Bland.
Bland?
Bland.
Bland, yes. But anything else? Is there anything? This is an interesting question in marketing and branding and how things can fade away. What is Wheaties known for on the box of Wheaties? Is there anything on the box of Wheaties that you remember or recall?
Well, the only thing I can recall for Wheaties is I don't know if it's actual Wheaties, but I just know the wheat grain cereal.
See, it's fascinating.
some
She's
of them-
focused on the product itself, not the brand reputation. It's not your fault. It's the brand's fault. Wheaties, where have you been? Have you ever heard the catchphrase, I gotta eat my Wheaties? Gosh, I gotta eat my Wheaties. It helps you prepare for athletic events. Have you heard that?
Oh, no, I haven't.
No, I think that's probably out of style. Have you ever noticed that, I don't even know if they do this anymore. I haven't seen Wheaties boxes in the supermarket aisle. But back in the day, they always put the champions and the best athletes on Wheaties boxes. That was a big deal. It's like, dude, who's on the Wheaties box? Mary Lou Retton. That was a big deal when she got the gold medal. The Dream Team, the Penguins. I have the Penguins Wheaties box in my basement. So this was a thing. Okay, now where does this play into my story?
Did someone buy you a box of Wheaties?
No, I bought myself a box of Wheaties. I intentionally went out because I didn't eat Wheaties, but I was like, I need to eat my Wheaties before I try out for the baseball team. And I housed 4 bowls of Wheaties. I was like, I'm gonna be super energized and ready to crush. And then we were all indoors. The heat was cranked, and all it was a cardio test. We were just running sprints and progressives. You ever done that on the basketball court?
Yeah.
And I started to feel a little nauseous. and it kind of overwhelmed me at a certain point. I couldn't hold it in, and I just barfed on myself. But it was because I ate so much Wheaties and milk. It was like a fire hydrant. Ah!
That's bad.
It was really bad. Everyone laughed at me. I slipped and fell in it, and I rolled around in it like a pig. It was disgusting. Now here's the cool part. How did I react? I was not happy about that. That got around the school the next day. I was pretty humiliated. But guess who showed up the next day to tryouts? Rob Raffety.
Again?
I'm not a quitter, you know?
You just showed up.
However, at the first round of cuts, they put the names up on the coach's door of who made the first round, and I didn't make the first round.
Oh.
But I think it's okay.
Yeah.
It was a little depressing. I was a little saddened. But then I ended up playing Babe Ruth. I was like 16 years old playing with 14-year-olders. I was crushing. It was a fun year for me, even though it didn't really amount to anything long term. Anyway, I'm sharing this story with you because I want you to know how little that happens in high school matters. You have funny memories. You'll have memories of things that will traumatize you or that will give you happiness and such. There's all sorts of things that are going to happen in the next year. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Just survive. Don't take crazy risks and, get hurt. But, I mean, enjoy yourself. Study hard. Your jobs. Hey, she started a new job. We talked about the movie theater. That's going well under new management, I understand. Mm-hmm. A little less accommodating. They don't get as much free stuff there anymore, so that's not as appealing. So you took up a second job. Where are you working?
I work at a coffee shop. A
coffee shop. We're picking this up from where we left off at Hot Yoga Problems episode earlier today. A local coffee shop, the Daily Grind on Brushy Fork Road. It's a nice place. It's a store. It's an auction house. It's all sorts of cool things. We talked about that already. So if you want to hear that, go back to the previous episode, Hot Yoga Problems, Family Reunion, or whatever the episode title was, and you can hear more about that. But anyway, school's getting ready to start. What are you most excited about? Let's start off with the bad. What are you most intimidated or scared or anxious about as we head into 2025 fall? It's a big year for you.
It's just boring, honestly.
How is it boring? Life is never boring. There's so many things going on in the world.
At school, there's not.
No, is. You just have to seek it out. It's all about your mental. That's all about your attitude. Hey, look at that kitty cat over there. In the wild. The three-legged cat. Leia, she's cool. I hope I get that camera. I can't see it.
No, yeah, she's there.
Nice. I could zoom if I could, but I can't. All right. Listen, folks, this has been a lot of fun. So that was you're bored. I'm telling you right now, please make the most of your time. Your 37-year-old self, I promise, will tell your 17-year-old self, make the most of every minute you can, dude. Time is not abundant forever. It is right now. It seems like the future is so far away, but I promise you,
it's not.
It just sort of keeps the sands of time keep going through the hourglass. You got to make the most of that. What are you most? So that was what you're worried about, the boredom. Please find things to make constructively add value to your life. And then when you're bored, don't just sit around. All right. Well, what are you most excited about? You have to have something that you're excited about. Oh, the majorette stuff.
Yeah, football games.
Football games every Friday night lights, baby. I don't know if the football team's going to be any good, but it doesn't matter. You just do your best.
Yeah.
Dance around, throw the batons up around, and don't hurt yourself. Try not to pull any muscles. Do you do any backflips or anything? Or
no.
They do any...
We do,
Who's featured? Do you ever get to have your own solo show?
I'm going to have my own solo.
You're going to have your own solo show.
We haven't gone there yet.
If we get to that point, I might document it in a future episode, so that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if I do that, you won't drop the baton in front of hundreds of onlookers. By the way, if you did, who cares? I promise you, no one notices and no one remembers. Only you are the one that puts that pressure on yourself. So just relax and have fun with it. Anything else you want to talk about here? You're driving now. You're enjoying that?
Yeah, I've been driving for a long time now.
Yes, a long time. 6 months. Yes,
I've been driving since I was like 14, 15.
Well, I know, but not with a license.
Yeah, but it feels the same.
Anything else you want to tell your future self? Maybe even if it's just 6 months from now. What would you like to look back at this moment and say, wow, I called my shots? End of that first semester is in December. It's only like 4 months from now.
Don't stop trying.
Don't stop trying. Say it to yourself.
Don't stop trying.
Look at yourself.
Don't stop trying.
We're going to play that for you whenever you're weeping and crying and setbacks in life, which are going to occur. Remember,
Yeah, because it gets annoying after a while having to do schoolwork.
Schoolwork is challenging. Just stick it through. Keep going. Get that chat GPT going. Don't cheat with it. Use it to inform your efforts, okay? That's what. Call me up if you need any help. Folks, we're going to continue to document this young lady's growth into her senior year and then beyond, wherever that leads her. Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
And appreciate you being here to enjoy that journey with us. Any last words? Or not? They're not really last words. They're final words for this episode. They're not going to be your last words, I hope, forever. That would be really tragic.
Be really sad.
That would be terrible.
Have fun.
Have fun. Is that a mandate?
Yeah.
Have fun and peace out.
Peace out.
That sounds like something I would
leave a legacy. Don't be boring.
There you go.
Like, do something that people remember, but it's funny.
Yes.
Like Lila. Oh my gosh.
Is she okay?
No, yeah, she's fine. There's just something really funny that happened, and it's like when you look back at it, you laugh, not So do something that's humorous.
Don't put yourself in risk. Don't break the law.
No.
Don't do things that are harmful to your body, your soul, as they say, but try to make the most of your time. You're going to only be a senior once in life unless you fail and then go back for the year. That might not be bad. You could do it twice, but
no, I don't want to do it twice.
I don't think so either. You heard the woman. Have fun. Peace out. Leave a legacy. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Raff's Brain. Bye-bye.